Hi, I'm Snypercat. Today I'm going to show you how I do my dayscope adapter and all of the parts you need to do it. Right, this is how I mount my camera to the scope. I use aluminium foil tape, clear tape and black insulation tape. The clear tape I use to build this part up here so that I can put the adapter ring on. It holds it in centre like that, and it sort of screws on and holds it tight. So just build that up with some tape to start with. Depending on what camera you're using, you will need these adapter rings. This one is a 46 to 37. My camera is actually a 37mm part just there, but some of them are actually 30mm, so you'll need another one to suit, which is like that. Right, so when you've packed out the ring to the scope and screwed it on, just take the camera a little bit past where you want to be, and I'll show you why you want to do that in a minute. And just make sure that when you zoom in, your crosshairs are in centre, like that. Once you've spaced it out and fitted the adapter ring, the next thing you'll need to do is cut some strips of foil tape. I find this is the best stuff to keep it in place. It's good strong stuff. Just cut some strips about this wide. This is a fiddly bit. Okay. Now I'm going to put the tape so as it just overlaps there a little bit. Pull it around. And then pull it that way so as it holds the ring nice and tight. And you can squeeze that down, smooth the edge down like this. Do the same again, just to make it extra strong. Again, place it so that the tape is just overlapping the adapter ring. Press the tape this way, helps keep it tight. And again, fold that edge over, nice and flat. Right, once you're happy that it's on nice and tight, you can put some electrical tape on This does two things. It makes it look tidy and helps keep it all tight. And the reason I took the camera a little bit further round than it needed to be is because sometimes when you've put this tape on, you'll find the camera stops too soon and then it doesn't line up. In this case, that is where it needs to be. It's still a little bit too far. So what you can do is add some more tape around, pull it nice and tight so as it goes on that edge there, and just put on the right amount to what you need to make the camera stop in the right place, otherwise the camera will keep coming loose. Okay, right now as you see I've gone a bit too far. That's the top and the camera won't go far enough, so I just need to take a bit off. Let's try that much. And that's really nice and tight now. As you can see, it's in line. You can just check again by zooming in. There we go. Nicely in the centre. So that's the job done. Very sturdy. If I hold the camera, shake it, or hold the scope, shake it, it's nice and sturdy. Okay, onto the settings of the camera that you'll need. Sometimes with the steady shot you'll see the crosshairs jumping about. This particular camera doesn't seem to do it too bad. You see it just centralising a bit there. So you want to turn the steady shot off, which is in the movie settings, I think it is. Steady shot, turn that off, and that should stop the crosshairs moving, dancing about. It stops exactly where you put it. Okay, with this camera there is a switch for night shot. Simply do that and it goes into infrared. I'll show you. I'll flick the switch now, and that's into infrared. And back again. Another thing you will probably find you need is to go into the focus settings, because when you're on infrared at night it tends to struggle a lot with focus, so you want it on manual focus. Because in infrared it struggles a lot, so make sure you're on manual focus. That's auto, switch it to manual, and you can bring it into focus nicely, one way or the other, like that. And that will hold the focus on the crosshairs, and then all you have to worry about then is the actual scope. If you've got parallax adjustment on that, that's the only thing you'll need to adjust. That's another useful setting. The beauty of this setup is you can actually zoom right in to give you the full crosshair, and you can actually zoom in and out on your scope. Like that. If you wanted to zoom in even further, you can actually zoom in on the camera like that. So you've got lots of variations of what you can do. This particular camera is the HDR SR11E. Has the viewfinder there, so if you didn't want the light reflecting on your face from the side viewer, you can actually look through that, but not all cameras have that, and I don't use that anyway. I always just use this, and the light from it doesn't seem to bother the rats when you're actually shooting. I sit about 30 feet away usually, and then you can sort of pan around with the rifle looking for the rats. I also have another camera which I've just started using for spotting, and that's the camera that I'm actually recording with at the minute. Another good thing that you could get is an extended life battery. I got this off the internet from one of the online auctions. This particular battery pack is, it comes into focus, that one. It lasts about 3 hours, I think it is, so you get pretty good life out of that one. That's something worth considering, as a larger battery. As the Sony camcorder isn't a dedicated piece of night vision equipment, you'll need a very high powered infrared light source, and the best thing is the infrared laser illuminator. If you search one of my other videos, you'll find a section on these, but these can illuminate sort of 40 to 50 yards. Has a variable beam on it by turning that. I've put some magnets on that so it will clamp to the side of the barrel, so you can take it off when you don't need it. But as I say, just check out one of the other videos I've done and tell you all about laser illumination. As you see here, I wear a black coat and black hat, and sit on this chair which I can rest the rifle on. Got the laser illuminator which is held on by magnets. Look down at the viewfinder on the camcorder, and I can pan around looking for the rats. The chair doubles up as a good place to rest the rifle to get a steady shot.